Hi guys, welcome back to another Budget Guitar Show, and yes, it is a new guitar day today. Now, this guitar comes to us from one of my subscribers who wishes to remain anonymous, but he saw a video where I said basically I should never have sold this guitar, I really should have kept it, and he very kindly sent over the cash for me to get another one. So thank you to this subscriber, he knows who he is. But first, before we get into that, I would like to open up with a little segment that I'm calling
Shameless Promotion. Shameless Promotion.
Yes, that's right, it is shameless self-promotion time. As some of you will have seen, I have a new album out, and here it is, by my band Skidlids. This is the first album that we have actually recorded. We've been going for quite a long time now. Me and my oldest childhood friend, we have put this together, and we have had the help of the fantastic Johnny Goodwin on lead guitars on this album. Now, this is a punk rock metal album. I'm very proud of this and the tracks that are on it. If you wish to have a listen for yourselves, there is a link down below in the description to my Bandcamp, where there you can purchase a physical CD. You can buy the album as a download, or you can just stream it to your heart's content. Now, it does feature a mystery bonus track, so in effect 12 tracks, cheap as chips. Give it a listen. I think some of you may well enjoy it.
Shameless Promotion. Shameless Promotion.
Okay, that is the shameless self-promotion out of the way. I will not be doing it again in this video, but let's get into what this guitar is. Let's take a look. And here it is. It is the Paisley Exotic Wood Telecaster. Now, this was actually the first guitar that I bought from Paisley a good couple of years ago now, because I just loved how it looked. And yeah, back then it was cheap. The price has gone up slightly. It is now about £76. I don't like the pickguard on it, as you will know from other cheap Paisley videos that I've done. This is their sort of bargain basement guitar, but no way does that mean that it is bad. I mean, for a start, there's the headstock, the same sort of veneer on that as there is on the body. It is basswood, but it has this lovely natural back. I do love how this top looks. I just think it's fantastic. The pickups in it, yep, they are cheap pickups. They're not as hot as some of the more expensive lines in the Paisley range, but they still do a good enough job. You have one tone, one volume control, three-way selector switch, all pretty standard. Although when this one did come, this actual plate was rattling around a bit, but I found that on tightening up the screws, it's now not rattling at all, and everything is fine with it. Now, the only other thing I did do was to alter the action, because it was slightly high, and I've set it to the sort of action that I normally use. And of course, the last time I had one of these, I didn't have the setup I have now. So we're going to plug it in through the Blackstar Fly 3 and give it a quick test. So let's do that now. Okay, so we're plugged into the Blackstar Fly 3, and let's give it a little clean test throughout all of the pickup selections. Okay, well, to my mind, that sounded pretty damn good. I liked the clean tones on that. For a cheap first beginner knockabout guitar, I think it sounded great, and just look at it. That is pretty distinctive if you're going for your first guitar. Okay, now let's whack it into some dirty tones, and let's just say we'll firstly try the gain settings on the halfway mark, and then we'll give it the full gain. Okay, and there we go, folks. The Paisley Exotic Wood Telecaster. The guitar I wished I'd never gotten rid of. Well, what can I say about it now that I've actually played it through this decent setup? Well, the cleans, they were spot on, I think, and the mid gain, I thought that was okay. I think the full gain was probably pushing the gamut of these pickups a little bit too much. Wasn't overly keen on the exact high gain, but there again, it's not really the sort of guitar that you're playing heavy punk or metal with. But that said, at the end of the day, if you were getting this for somebody who wanted to learn guitar, or yourself, you wanted your first guitar, but you wanted to look really, really cool while you were doing it, one of these you couldn't go wrong with for £76. I mean, it really is a cool looking instrument. Now, as I've said before, I do not like the pick guard, so I am going to be swapping that out, and I'm toying with the idea of putting a set of hot rails here in the bridge, just to give it a bit more of that chunkier sound when I'm playing high gain. But apart from that, I want to thank our anonymous subscriber who paid for this. Thanks very much, mate. You know who you are. Okay guys, there is some more stuff coming up on the channel, including the fact that I was drunk in charge of the internet and I bought another B-stock. That video is coming very soon. But if you wish to help out the channel, you can become a budget backer and join these names here by clicking that join button down below. Or you can just watch another video. Either way, guys, take care, stay safe, but keep rocking.